There is hardly a morning goes by that we don't talk about weight issues, or we don't talk about stories in the newspapers that are talking about fat jabs and how to lose weight and how to keep fit and all that sort of thing. Well, we have got in the studio this morning Whitney Thore. Hiya, Whitney.
Hi.
Good to see you. Whitney is from Greensboro, North Carolina, and she's famous. You became famous after being on YouTube. And basically, it was a video entitled "A Fat Girl Dancing."
Right.
It went viral. Millions and millions and millions, about 7 million people, know her because of this.
Jesse on it. That flight, let's get on. International. First class seat on my lap, girl. Riding comfortable. Cause I know what the girls them need. New York to Haiti. I got a lipstick stamp for my passport. I make it hard to leave. Been around the world.
Loving the moves. But, now, tonight on the TLC channel at 9 o'clock tonight, Whitney has got a new series called My Big Fat Fabulous Life. And
it's actually called Whitney Fat Girl Dancing here in the UK. It is.
Right, well, there's so much for that research. Okay, so you're still dancing.
Yes.
Yes, and a lot of people maybe say, "Who are you kidding? Really, you're dancing here, but really, this is not the sort of advert that we should be having."
I think that's interesting because my life isn't an advertisement for anything. I don't have a hidden agenda. I'm just living my life the way that I see fit. And fat people so often offend others in society, and I find that it's one of the last socially acceptable prejudices.
I absolutely agree with you on that one, but what about people who are concerned about you? I mean, there might be people concerned you're going to keel over and die because maybe your body, your heart won't be able to sustain all the enthusiasm that you have.
That's true. I do have a lot of enthusiasm. I think that the concern for health is often a mask to discriminate or to be cruel to fat people. I think there are actually very few people in my life who care and love me enough to be genuinely concerned about my health. And as far as my health goes, I would like to break some stereotypes about fat people, because even at 380 pounds, I'm certainly not naive to the health risks that may come if I stay this weight. But I have no major health problems. I've never even had high blood pressure.
Yet, Whitney.
Right, yet.
Exactly. And I do have to say, I advocate you. I am overweight. I am constantly lampooned for being overweight, but I do speak to you from concern. You're doing your ankles no good, your knees no good, your hips no good, your heart probably very no good. So, I mean, I do think there is concern. People would look at you and say, "Oh, are you sure?" But at least you're doing something. Are you doing those moves to reduce your weight, or just to say, "Look, I may be big, but I'm still going to enjoy myself"? Yeah,
well, I'd definitely like to lose about 100 or 150 pounds. And I think what's interesting is that so often people say, well, she's so fat and disgusting. Why is she doing that? Why is she exercising? She's killing her knees. And I think, well, what's the alternative? What would you rather me do?
Isn't it fantastic?
Right. So it's in our society, it's like fat people can't win. If I go out and I exercise, I go to the gym, I put my dance videos on YouTube, I just do what I want to do like every other person deserves to, I get criticism for that. But if I were at home and not exercising,
a lot of praise. You're also, obviously, you wouldn't have so many followers, and a lot of people in that position. So do you see yourself as a cheerleader for them?
I do. I mean, the thing is, I've connected with so many people all over the world, men, women, young and old, and it's not specific just to body image. I hear from people who are anorexic as much as I hear from people who are fat. I also hear from people who are gay, people who are disabled, people who are dealing with any kind of societal-induced shame. And I think the first part to pursuing health and happiness fully is to not be ashamed of ourselves, because I lost 10 years of my life when I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome and gained over 100 pounds to depression and sadness. And we cannot pursue a holistic picture of health, which is mind, body, and spirit, until we are happy and unashamed and know that we are worthy and deserving. So
I watch that video and I feel inspired to get up and dance to see someone that's having fun, and I think if it inspires other people who might be in that depression that you're talking about, then I think it's a great thing. I love the video.
I couldn't dance like that.
I want to dance like that.
Were you a dancer? Did you take dance lessons?
Yes.
Briefly, because we're running out of time.
Yeah, I was a trained dancer for years growing up.
Well, you can tell because it's excellent.
So you've got your program on TLC tonight at 9 o'clock. What's next? Dancing with the Stars?
Well, you know, I would love to do that. We'll have to see. I'll keep you posted.
Great.
Very good. Whitney Thore, thank you very much indeed. She is